Hi, everyone, and welcome to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who enjoy drinking and discussing anime. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Hannah, and we'll be watching Aron High School Host Club. And just fair warning, we will be watching this as a dub and not a sub. Don't come at us. Other disclaimer is that there will be spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, pause and watch the episode yourself and then come back and listen along. We will also be going over explicit content and we'll probably say some pretty explicit things. So listener, beware, and it's to your own discretion.
We hope you enjoy. Pour yourself a drink and join us. Hi everyone, welcome to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who love to drink and discuss anime. So tonight we are doing something different.
We have
finished Aron.
We have.
It's bittersweet. We finished it.
It is.
But we're moving on and it's exciting to start something new.
It is.
So we are going with the Netflix original, Romantic Killer.
And I'm so excited about this.
Much shorter than our last anime.
Much shorter.
But, yeah, we're super excited about it. So, unlike Aron, neither Hannah or I have previously viewed this.
Right.
Up until as we are discussing it. So, we're watching the episodes together.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are recording for you guys.
Yeah, it's a whole new experience for everyone around. But I would have to say it's a very enjoyable experience, even though we've seen just the one episode so far.
We've seen just the one, but it's very promising, you guys.
Very.
So we encourage you that if you haven't watched it, like, pause where you are right now, watch the episodes alongside us, and then come back, listen to our commentary, see if you agree, disagree, let us know.
Yes, please.
Give us your feedback to our feedback.
Yes, we want to banter with you about this anime. So please do.
Okay, so tonight, our drinks, we have got a mixture of pineapple cider and some rum.
And it's perfect. It's very tropical. It's very pineapple-y, and I love it.
Very enzyme-y.
Yes.
All the enzymes.
It's also eating me. So
as
it's
you
perfect.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Episode 1 of Romantic Killer. Why is there so much legalese in magic? So our synopsis from the Wikipedias states, first-year high schooler Anzu has only 3 loves: video games, chocolate, and her pet cat, Momohiki.
Yes.
Yay!
Love it.
One day, a love cupid named RiRi appears with the news that to combat Japan's declining birth rates, cupids from the magic realm will help young people with no romantic experience to find love. Anzu's daily life will now be filled with attractive guys and romantic scenarios until she chooses a boyfriend. Oh, sounds the worst.
Terrible.
And so she won't try to avoid them. RiRi confiscates all of her games and chocolate and makes the cat unavailable to her. That's not in the Wikipedia, but I have to throw that in.
Yes, you do. That's important.
The cat is not available as an emotional support animal anymore.
The cat cannot come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's gone.
Yeah. Okay, and then to ensure that her parents don't get in the way, RiRi has them transferred to America to work. Oh, they take Momohiki with them.
They do.
Oh, I thought that the cat was still there. It was just sitting on top of the air conditioner. I thought it was just permanently on top of the air conditioner.
He just straight up left.
Just like, bye.
Bye, going to America.
I'm an American kitty.
Give me the tuna.
Okay, so Anzu is infuriated and swears to spite RiRi by avoiding all romance as the romantic killer not the romantic thriller, until RiRi quits and returns her life to normal. But almost immediately, Anzu accidentally runs into Tsukasa.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it.
A popular hot guy from her school. She has repeated embarrassing interactions with him, but is put off by his reserved, aloof personality. At home, Anzu is bored without games and, when scared by a cockroach, leaves the house in a panic to sulk in a park. Then gets caught in the rain. Anzu is spotted by Tsukasa passing by, who conveniently has an umbrella. Sorry, I threw in some of my own personal words there because I felt like
it needs it.
Wiki didn't do us justice here.
Wiki is a struggle bug for some of the synopsis. Like they're so direct, like da 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 da.
It needed my commentary.
It needed, and it flows better that way. Unfortunately for me, I very much suck at ad-libbing in that kind of context.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I appreciate that you can do that.
Yeah.
Because it sounded a lot better.
Excellent. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is the nicest thing I've heard all week.
Oh, man. The bar is set low.
Okay, so I think since we're going through a new anime, let's talk about our main characters first, and then we'll dive into the story. So, main character, Anzu.
Anzu. And I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. I feel like this anime is gonna call me out a lot because
I hope so.
Because I feel very connected to her, our main
You identify
girl.
so
I do
much.
Because
you're Anzu.
I really am.
Hannah is Anzu.
I am.
Hannazu.
Hanzu.
Hanzu.
Hanzu. Because I'm not super actively looking to. I am a single person.
Holla.
Heyo. And I'm not saying that I go home and play video games all the time, but I'm not actively looking for anything. I enjoy the video games. I have my comfort foods, and I have an animal that I give all of my affection to. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm going to be called out a lot in this anime.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And I'm going to defend that girl for my life.
She is very relatable. I feel like when we were going through Aron, they made Haruhi in a way that she was very plain and simple so that she could be relatable because, you could kind of see yourself in her shoes because she basically had no other personality.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? But I feel like Anzu is different. She's got a very different aura.
Yeah. Aura. Yeah,
behind her, where she's got things that she really cares about. She knows more of who she is, whereas Haruhi was kind of floating by. I feel like Anzu, regardless of whether or not you agree or disagree with her priorities, she knows who she is. Yes. She knows what she enjoys.
She's comfortable with it.
Yes, and she's here for that. So I feel like in a lot of ways that makes her more interesting to watch.
Yes. She's more fleshed out
as a character.
Sure. Even though this is just the first episode, things might change later down the road. But she came in as a more fleshed out character, more than just haha, I'm just gonna be here to be the level of affection for every boy to come my way. It's just that's not her. She's just, as I said, very relatable to me because I'm not looking for love around every corner. I'm just I'm literally just I want to go home. I want to chill. I want to enjoy my night, putting my head in, something else. Might be a video game, might be a book, might be my hobby, whatever. But I'm not a love obsessed girl. I want to go home, do my thing, cuddle with my dog, and life is good.
Right.
Life is good.
Yeah.
And that's our girl. Her priorities are literally those three things.
Love it.
Video games, snackies, especially chocolate, and her cat. And for, you know what, a 17-year-old? Absolutely.
Wait,
that should be...
She's a high school first year.
Oh, okay.
So would that make her 14 or 15?
I guess, maybe.
First year.
I don't know. What is... Okay, let me do some Googles.
She is definitely drawn to look more like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
But first year makes me think she's closer to 14
High
or 15.
School. How old is a high schooler
First year in Japan?
In Japan.
You're like, yeah, she's 8.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, for Japan, 14 and 15 is junior high school.
Oh.
3, so that's grade 9 for us. But high school 1, so first year in high school, is 15 to 16. And that's for us, grade 10.
Okay.
So the more you know.
That actually makes more sense according to how she was drawn, because I was thinking for a 14-year-old she looks
like
a
little more mature, a little bit more mature.
Okay, 15, 16.
Yeah,
I can
15,
kinda,
16.
I feel like I can roll with that.
Same. Yeah, and 16 and 17 is year 2 in high school in Japan. That's grade 11 for us. High school grade 3, 17 to 18.
Do they graduate at that point?
Yeah, because that's
Then they start
grade 12
university.
for us. So senior year. So it's we're on the same road here, just different names.
All right,
names.
okay. No, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is Anzu in a nutshell.
Yeah, she's very outspoken. She knows what she wants. She's not a shy, delicate little flower that most of these kinds of characters are in animes like this. Like, because this is definitely, I think, going to go along the harem route, where there's going to be, considering the video game that was in the beginning,
right?
Yeah,
It's going to be
it's
that
going to
way.
be that. It's going to be a reverse harem situation, you guys.
We didn't pick this on purpose either. Like, because Hannah and I haven't seen this.
Yeah, no.
This just happened.
It just happens, you guys.
Just for you guys, we previewed like 4 episodes of different anime. And we felt this one so hard that we picked this one.
Yeah, it was a solid choice.
And now that we're diving more into it, we're getting more context for it, which is fun.
We love this.
Okay,
yes.
Our next main character, RiRi,
Our
potato wizard.
It really is a potato.
To me, girl. Tell me about our potato wizard, RiRi.
Oh my gosh. So this little thing of mischief.
It's actually named RiRi, by the way.
It really is. We are not...
This is not slanging
it's not. We're not doing any slang stuff. This
is literally what it is called, you guys.
Yeah, because it's funny.
There was a little conundrum about the wording RiRi.
It really, yeah. Because, it's funny, you guys, because a couple weeks ago, me and Stephanie were having a random off-record conversation together about
political correctness.
Political correctness and how things that we used to say back when we were teenagers is now not okay to say, and we've, at least for us as 2 people on individual level, have taken those words and those sayings out of our vocabulary because of it. We don't say it anymore. It doesn't come to mind.
And the word RiRi was one of them that we brought up several weeks ago before we had even discovered this anime.
Yes. And we're like, wow, I can't believe...
Back in the day, guys, for anyone who's young, this used to be basically the equivalent of being like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You dumb.
Yeah.
You a RiRi. And that was the word. Now, we don't use the word RiRi anymore. But for this circumstance... This is what they named the potato wizard. It's the name of the potato wizard. It's literally the name of the potato wizard. It's just more funny to Hannah and I because we literally just talked about this.
So we might giggle here
in a different context
every now and again because of it.
Because it's just bringing back the joke from several weeks ago. How we were like, we don't say this anymore.
We don't.
Isn't that
it's
so
obsolete.
funny? I forgot about that. We don't use this term anymore.
Yeah, like you said that and it brought so many memories back. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that was tucked away. That was in Disney's 25-year vault for me. And you just brought it out. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I forgot we said that even.
Right, because it's been so long. You don't use that anymore.
So antiquated.
And now
for some people.
Now we're going to be bringing it up for the next 12 weeks.
But it is the name, you guys. We are not insulting anyone. It is literally the name
of the potato wizard.
And we keep saying potato wizard.
It looks like a potato, and it's a wizard.
But like it's really this generic looking, like drawn maybe like a stuffed bear type of thing. That's what we kind of think, because it does have the round ears.
With little branchy Olaf arms.
Yes, it is stick figure arms and legs, but it's a round, like light brownish golden color, wears a purple wizard hat and a cape that are just covered in like yellow stars and moons and stuff. So it basically looks like a potato wizard, and we are not going to call it anything differently. So suck it up.
That's just what it is.
It is.
All right. So our last main character that we're introduced to in episode 1 is Tsukasa.
Yes.
He is our cold, reserved hunk.
Yes. It's our hunk.
He's our first candidate for romance.
Yeah. In the game of love.
Everyone, I think we're going to get a plethora of different personality types, kind of like with Oron, and, what is his type, what is his style, and he is the aloof.
Yeah, very aloof.
Yeah. Not emotionally driven, very logical.
Very, like, man of few words kind of a deal. Yeah, really reserved.
Who would he be? He's our Takashi.
He is. He's our Takashi.
A little Kyoya-ish.
Yeah, just a smidge Kyoya.
So, those are really our main characters that we are introduced to for episode 1.
There are some side characters during this.
Right.
But we don't even know their names right now. And I'm not going to search and dig through the internet to find them. We'll figure it out later, but there was... As we go. But there was...
Anzu had a best friend.
Yes, she had a best
friend.
In this. And then
Tsukasa had a male best friend and a girl who was...
a girl that kind of...
trying to holla.
Yeah, yeah. So that's about it for character-wise to set it up. And then we'll really break down the episode, and I'm excited for this.
Let's definitely do that. Yeah. So we enter our scene.
Yes.
Our main girl, Anzu, is seen excited for a package that has just arrived.
Yes.
She just got home. She's clutching a package. She's so excited. Yes. And we don't know what's in the package yet, because then we are flashed back to like various scenes of her turning down social
maybe events.
Not obligations, but like social events, like do you want to go to the mall, do you want to go get food, do you want to go karaoke? I don't know why she said no to that, because it sounds hella fun.
Because video games,
but
Stephanie.
She doesn't want to. She turns it all down because she wants to go home, and that's when we find out, cut scene, it's so she can play
this new...
What did you tell me? Otome style video games?
Otome? Yeah. Otome. Which breaks down to being... Basically, Otome means game for girls. Is really what it comes down to. But for even more in depth, because... And this is where the show is going to call me out. There are times when I play these types of games. And really what it is most of the time they are story-driven games. And it is about romance. So you play as the Mary Sue. You never really see your character. It's just from like a first person view. And you basically meet all these guys, and you select after meeting all of these guys, because there's definitely always the trope of, the cool guy, the fun-loving guy, the standoffish guy, blah, blah, blah. And after you meet everyone, get a feel for their character, then you can eventually select one to go into a more in-depth story with, and you build a romance. It's a romance game. You woo the man with select options. You select
anime style,
very
The Bachelorette.
It really is like that. Yeah. And so that's really what an otome game is you play a girl character that falls in love with a boy character, and you live happily ever after in the game. And it's story based. It
sounds like a great story.
It's fantastic. Some of the stories fantastic. Some of them not so good. Hit or miss.
The idea is still good to me.
The idea is great. And anyways, Anzu gets this package with this game that she's been waiting for. I assume it's probably a collector's edition.
She is decked out. She's prepared. She's got her snacks.
She was waiting for this moment.
She got her cat on her lap.
Yeah, she was ready.
Like, she was in prime video game positioning. Her hair is tied back. She's got her pillows.
She's serious.
She's, like, ready to go.
Yes. There are no potty breaks with her this evening.
She's so excited. She presses start game.
And it's this terrible otome game.
It was pretty terrible.
And
we could draw it better.
Oh, it's bad animation. It makes me cringe. That is not the typical style that you would find these games in. But that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It was supposed to be bad. It's supposed to be bad and terrible looking in animation and plot wise, because she did not purposely buy this specific otome game that she's playing. She did. She did buy a totally different game, which probably has more of an RPG feel to it.
Yeah. But much to her disluck, she had already pressed start game.
Yep. And that's where she fucked up.
That was when the contract started. She entered into a contract she didn't even know existed. She did not read the terms of conditions.
Who does?
She did not. She just started that shit up.
Same, girl. Same.
I don't know where RiRi pops out of the screen.
Literally.
And is like, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, like, RiRi, like, is, like, more of a nightmare than Amara from The Ring, like, falling out of your TV. Like, that thing is there to curse you.
Yeah. And then he comes out of nowhere and he's like, hey, when did your heart last throb for a guy?
Throb.
And she's like, the fuck?
Like, never,
I am
bro?
just trying to live my best 15-year-old life. Can we not?
Can we not? And the potato said, no.
No, we have to fix the population issue, the dwindling population issue in Japan. And we are starting with you. We're going to fix you. We're going to make your prime ovaries the place to be, bitch. And she's like, what? Nah, brah, you can't do that. And he's like, the hell I can't. Boom, boom, boom. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
No more cat. Gone. No more chocolates. Gone. No more video games. Like, bitch, you're gonna find love. You are now living in a love romance video game. Sorry, I just summarized all that.
No, I love that. I love that. I was fully enthralled. I was like, yes, come on.
I'm watching.
Yes, I'm going. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her life is completely flipped upside down. First of all, she probably spent money, like a good amount of money, on a video game that she did not get. Yeah. On
chocolates, then the chocolate was gone.
Yeah, the chocolate is immediately gone.
It's all
like
just
literally,
now.
It's all biscuits. It's all almonds. No chocolate on those almonds.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
No. It's just almonds. It's just dry breadstick instead of a Pocky.
Yeah.
It's all gone, you guys. The chocolate is gone. The video games are gone, and Momohiki, gone.
Kitty,
gone.
And then, to add insult to injury, she goes looking for
the cat.
The cat.
Yeah.
Dad appears out of nowhere. He
Out of
just,
nowhere.
Just
From work.
shows up from work coincidentally at that moment and is like, hey, guess what? Great news, everyone. Like that one meme on the internet. Good news, everyone. And it's like not even good news.
It's not good news.
We're going to be going to America. Haha. Oh, wait, not all of us. Just me and your mom and the cat. You get to stay here and hold down the fort.
And it shouldn't be long. It should only be 2
or
to 3
3 years.
Like, okay. Like, she's literally going to be a grown-ass adult by the time they get back.
Yeah.
Like,
and then Riri's over here on the side like, ha ha ha, I only did that to level the playing field.
like, what playing field, my friend? What?
It's not like my parents go to high school with me. Like,
Right? Like,
they don't ride the subway with me holding my hand.
because things are going to turn out great now that my parents are gone?
I swear, I think that she's going to end up with like 15 dudes living in her house.
Probably.
I really hope so.
I'm hoping.
Hopefully one of them takes care of the cockroach problem that we're going to soon get to.
Yeah, absolutely. But before that, she freaks out.
She freaks out.
Because mom and dad are literally gone at this point. They are off to the airport. Like,
oh, they didn't even take a minute.
gone.
Like, they were gone that day.
They, like, zoomed through.
They were like, okay, bye.
Like, not a care in the world.
Yeah.
And mom is just like, I've always wanted to live overseas. This is really exciting. And then they just bolt off to live their American dream, I guess, which... it depends on the state. First of all, you can't just be like, oh boy, we're moving to America and just think that it's not all the same. It's not all the same.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anzu, she's frantic.
Anzu,
She's freaking the fuck out.
She's kind of angry about it, which fair, girl, fair.
Yeah. And the only thing she knows how to fix in that moment is she knows she needs to get some chocolate. She gotta get herself some chocolate.
Needs that fix, man.
She runs to like 3 different places.
So many places.
No chocolate.
No
chocolate. The shop is closed. There's none on the shelves. She can't find a single piece of chocolate to comfort her dying soul.
And even when she would get close, something got in the way.
It's not there.
To like, well, they showed like pictures of like what she tried in the past, like aside from looking at the convenience stores or the chocolate shops and stuff, and one of them was like she found a chocolate bar, she was so happy, and then like a bird comes in and like poops on it.
You're so close, yet so far.
Close. But I'm just like, girl, lick the other side, it's fine.
Yeah, you just scrape it off.
It's fine. That's what builds your immune system. No, but everything got in her way. She cannot have any chocolate whatsoever.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? That's okay, because I would just find something else to be like, to compensate.
I know.
For the lack
I feel
of
like
chocolate.
we were talking about that as we watch it. We're like, there's many other tasty things she could have gone for.
Absolutely.
Like a good peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
A good like coffee flavor
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely. There's
vanilla
green tea.
can be decent. Matcha,
Yeah.
still very good.
And technically white chocolate is not really chocolate, so that counts, I think. I mean, I know everyone's like, oh, white chocolate, but there's a time and a place.
Taro.
Taro.
There's so many good flavors.
You know what? Heck, she could just have birthday cake.
She could have picked another flavor.
Strawberry.
But she didn't. She instead was just like chocolate or nothing, which, okay, respect. She
sure.
one-track mind.
Sure.
She's freaking out, so she runs out. I don't think she was running. She just was not paying attention.
She wasn't.
Knocked into this fox-like looking dude.
Yes.
And I say fox-like because he had very aggressively red hair and light, like, golden reddish color eyes, golden orange eyes.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the eyes and his hair pretty much were kind of matchy match.
Yeah, they're kind of fox-like. So
very.
And we do learn that that's Tsukasa, but so she runs into him and he's not paying attention. She's not paying attention. He was holding his phone. It flies out of his hand. Didn't even fall. It just flies out of his hand.
It did a little flippy flip.
And then landed on its side and somehow broke the front of the screen.
Yeah.
As phones do.
Really, you could just stare at your phone now and it's just
shatter.
like... And you're like, oh, okay,
I
cool.
guess. Sorry, Apple.
Awesome. Fantastic.
So his phone, it be broken.
It do.
She's distraught, you know, she didn't do it on purpose. She wants to be able to pay him back. He's like, nah, chill, brah, it's fine.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, bye.
Literally taking half ownership and just being a chill bro about it.
So, in any other circumstance, real life circumstance, we would both just walk our own ways and never see each other again.
Absolutely.
But this is an anime, so then what happened, Hannah?
And so then she, they part ways. She goes home, and she is just laying on the couch, absolutely defeated, which fair, because she's bored. She has no video games, and apparently she didn't have
Cable.
Any TV or a book or any
manga.
other hobby that she might be
Nothing.
interested. You know, like knitting, crocheting. I don't know what kids do these days.
Oh, but didn't we hear that she was hungry? Her stomach was hungry.
Oh, she was very hungry.
And apparently she doesn't know how to cook, or she doesn't have any food.
The struggle is real.
Yeah.
At 15 and living on your own, apparently. So she goes to the kitchen because she's like, oh, I'll figure out something, I guess. Maybe she'll make some nudes. We don't know. We don't get to that point because she then sees, as she's walking and turning into the kitchen, she sees a giant-ass cockroach in the middle of the floor.
And what did they do to the cockroach in the anime?
Oh, they pixelated.
They pixelated the shit out of it.
Like it was a bukkake or
As
something.
if it was a pussy. And it was just a cockroach.
It was
but
just
they
a
pixelated
cockroach.
it. It was not a literal cock. It was just a cockroach. But it was pixelated as if, like, our eyes couldn't handle it.
Right? And then
they turned it into a cake.
A piece of cake.
A piece of cake.
A piece of, like,
A piece of
sponge
cake.
cake with strawberries. The typical, like, Japanese cake dessert that you see.
Very artistically done.
Yes.
It had, like, layers of cream in there.
It looked
some good creme
delicious.
fraiche
It looked lovely.
with the strawberries. It was a multi-layered piece of cake. It was no longer a pixelated cockroach.
It was a cake.
Just a piece of cake.
Because they said that it was better for any of the weak-hearted viewers.
I
to
really
see
like
a piece
that
of
they
cake.
did that. Like, to me, that's hilarious
Yes.
that they did that.
I love
I'm
that.
not upset about that. I think that it's very
It's
absurd.
So funny.
It's really funny.
Because who thinks of that?
Nobody, until you point it out so obviously.
Yes.
Then you have to comment on it. Because, like, why, fam?
Why? Of all the things, you could have made it
was
like
just funny.
anything else.
It was
But
so
you're like,
funny.
you know what, cake. And so this poor girl is freaking out, and she's trying to hype herself up eventually because she's, you know, oh, mom's not here. Mom would take care of that. And they have like a little scenario playing kind of in the corner of her mom just picking up the piece of cake with her hand, and Anzu is just like, if mom were here, she would just take care of it. But mom is not here. Mom is in America, join Florida or something.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, fine. I'm gonna grab the bug spray. And she grabs the bug spray. She's hyping herself up. She is all of a sudden turning into this masculine man character.
Yeah, she's a warrior of
She
her
is.
household now.
She's
She's gonna take care. She's gonna slay.
It's just slay.
She's
queen.
ready.
And
She got the little spray can. She is ready to
and
go.
she put that like little straw thing on.
Oh yeah, so
and
she means
everything.
business.
Yeah, it's serious. And she's like, all right. She pointed that can at that piece of cake. And she she sprays it. She holds down the little nozzle thing, and nothing but a little ghost plume
poof.
comes out. Poof. And she's like, it's empty. It's empty. And she starts freaking out again, throws the can in the direction of the cockroach, misses it.
So the cockroach naturally leaps at her.
Yeah, naturally, like,
It
backs
leaps at
up,
her.
but then just runs at her face, and she's like, ugh, and she is out of the house. She is
fair.
done.
That's fair.
I'm sure the thought of, like, lighting the whole house on fire went through her head.
That's what I'd have done.
Truly. And I don't know. It's a cockroach. I'd be like, I'll get some really thick shoes on, some really heavy shoes, and squish it.
Oof. Well, she doesn't have really thick shoes
She
because as we've
doesn't.
seen, she has a pair of flip-flops and Crocs.
Yeah, that's what she got. She got Crocs, you guys.
She got some pink-ass Crocs and some green-ass flip-flops.
Wait, I thought were the Crocs green? I thought the Crocs were green as well.
I think the Crocs were pink.
Oh. Were they?
Yeah.
I thought they were green.
Now we have to find out.
Oh, we will. We'll find out. And one of us is going to apologize profusely for it.
Oh, it's about to happen. I'm going to be so right, Hannah.
Okay.
I'm going to be the most right of all the
You're
rights.
going to be the rightest of rights.
Oh, we are looking this shit up
right
now.
Live,
we are doing it, guys.
Live, not live on the podcast.
Totally. This is going to be the last thing we do because really nothing else happened from here.
Not really, except, she doesn't want to go home. And so she
So where does she end up?
She ends up naturally, as one does in Japan, you end up in a playground. A deserted playground at night. And then she's like, wow, I was so frazzled that, I didn't even get the right shoes on. One being the sandal, one being the Croc.
The pink Croc.
They're green. Oh,
it was red. It was a red
We're
Croc.
both wrong.
It's a red Croc and a green sandal.
Oh.
Okay, but
you know what?
my guess was
you're
still closer. I said pink. You said
okay,
green.
so I'll only do a slight apology.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't what I expected, but that's really funny.
You're welcome.
All right.
So yeah, so
she runs
there.
out. She goes to a park.
She's sitting there, and all of a sudden, like rain.
Yeah.
Rain just comes pouring
Poseidon
down.
just decided to shit all over her day and was like, here you go. Here's some fucking rain.
And
as she sits in like this creepy ass like
bear
children's
thing?
park.
Yeah, she's like under
I don't know what
in
this,
a bear mouth.
I don't know what this
donut
park
thing.
is. It's horrifying.
And then what do you know? Mr. Tsukasa himself appears again with an
burning love.
with an umbrella. You can
as
sit
he just
under my umbrella.
What I like is that he doesn't say anything to her. He just stands and just stares at her, just like being
judging.
weird. Just being weird. Like he's like, okay.
It's just so
This
nonchalant.
checks out.
But yeah, that's literally where it ends. And so yeah, that's it, you guys.
That's it. We're super excited. I don't know if you guys can tell. We are super excited
We
for
are
this anime.
here for this.
We want you guys to get on this anime. This anime is going to be it.
Yes.
This is going to be the anime.
And as we said before, it is on the Netflix. It's a Netflix series or Netflix original. So luckily, it shouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Right.
So, yeah, get on that. Start watching along with us. Because we're going to have things to say, and I'm sure you guys will, too. So, sound off, baby.
Baka bye!